I want to take a minute to go over how to set up your file just to make it easier to submit. So this is just a Word document. You could use a Google Doc, whatever you're using. Um, you just want a blank Word doc is usually the easiest way to do this. Obviously, if you have a better method, that's fine. If you have a picture, like you took pictures on your phone or your calculator screen of, you took, your handwritten work, you took a picture, um, then what I usually do is I simply email the picture to myself. So you can see right here, this came from my Gmail. So this just came straight off my phone. And I just click on the ones I want and I email them to myself. And then I can save them to my phone. I can save them to my, and I'm going to just save them to downloads here so I can find them in a few minutes. Um, and then I just save them to my computer. Now you can obviously also plug in and pull your whole things that way. But if you don't have the cords or you don't normally do that, emailing might be the simplest way. So either email it or get your pictures off your phone another way. I'm always plugging my phone and downloading my pictures. But for like one photo, if I have, just a couple photos, I find it easier to email it. And so I just email it to myself straight from my phone. And then what you have to do is you go to Insert, and you're going to go to Pictures, and then just this device, and then you're going to find where you stuck it. So I stuck mine Downloads, and then it's going to appear. And then up here you can crop. Well, maybe I can crop. And then so you can kind of be, okay, I don't need all this. You can, so you can crop it, and then it goes away. You can decide you want it a little bit smaller. And then what you can just put under it, say this is, number 1. Or if there's a couple, like this is y equals x squared. That's the parabola. I was just using something simple. Whatever you have to do, you can just label it. The nice thing if you do it in Excel, it's really easy then to label them, give each one a really quick label. So I said like, this is problem 1, and maybe there's a couple of graphs. So I have y equals x squared, and then, which I did a really good job of. And then maybe later I'm going to have y equals x to the third, so then I'm going to have another picture right here. And again, I can just insert it. Now, what if you are, using like Desmos or something else on the computer? Well, then you've got this up. You want to take a screenshot. So if you now on my computer, it might be different on yours, but most computers, if you hit print screen, and on my keyboard, that's in the upper, I'm looking at my hands right now, my upper right, over by backspace and delete, you hit print screen. And then you can come back to Word, and if you hit Control V, which is the same as its let's see, I don't know where it is on here. It's the paste function right here, paste. It'll appear. So either Control V on your keyboard or just hit paste. That screenshot will appear. I know my son's Chromebook's slightly different, but whatever yours is, and then again, you can kind of crop. So, maybe you don't need, maybe you do want to show me, maybe you just want this, or maybe I'm going to undo here. Maybe I want to see which one you did, so you're going to leave that y equals x squared over there so I can see which one it is. And again, then you can label and type around it. Now you can certainly send me the Word document. A lot of times though it is easier, especially if you're working on like a Mac or something, you're worried about compatibility, is you can save as, okay? So I'm going to go to save as, maybe this PC, okay? And like assignment 1. Rather than save as a doc, save as a PDF, okay? You don't have to send me a PDF. Depending on what you're doing, sometimes it's easier not to send me a PDF. But if you're worried about compatibility from like a Mac, a PDF is often the best thing, but a Word doc is fine or whatever. But if you're having trouble, Word document, PDF, either of these. But if you go to Save As, then you can change your format, which is often useful. Again, making sure that I do. And then when you do this, it'll just save on your computer. On my computer, actually, let's see if I can get this to come up. Sort by date modified. So right there, you can see right there's the PDF I just created. And then you can see right there's everything all nicely done. So hopefully this helps you with some of this setup and just input.